take these crappy Shure garbage Aonic 50s apart because they don't work. They're still under warranty. Should I take them back or send them back or beg for a, well, not really beg, but demand a shipping label? Screw it. These things only last a month or two at best, so they're garbage. So we're going to take these apart and see what the hell is, see what's the story with these things. Because Curator China. So on these things, they got a removable ear cup, so if they actually lasted that long, you could actually replace them if you wanted to. So I went all over YouTube, and I was looking for bad reviews on these things, and there's not really anything that anybody says that they're bad for them, other than, I think I doom scrolled for, I don't know, 5 minutes or so on YouTube. The worst I seen was a tear on the seams on the headband were coming undone, but other than that, I have not seen a single electronic review failure. So this is going to be the first. So what kind of screwball screws that we got in here? Oh, we got tri-wing, so they definitely don't want you to make it take it apart. So not in here in this lab, we can take it apart. So we're gonna have a little handy dandy electronics stuff here and see what we got. Take it apart. So let's see. Tri-wing. This is probably too big. Oh hell yeah, too big. Still too big. Nothing usable in that kit, but we got another one. That's a candidate. Let's see what else we got in here. So that takes care of the screws. And I bet you there's a hidden one under there. Yep. Okay, we're in like Flynn. Let's see what kind of garbage we got on here. Okay. First we're going to do is the sniff test. Well, I don't smell anything electronic. So, what the heck was that? I don't know. So, what do we got? We got microphones for that. This should come out somehow. Got something on there that's holding it down. There's another microphone there. Oh, you can't see anything, right? Yeah. So, everything is soldered down. Got a silly little O-ring here. Got that stuff. Clearly not a fixable design. So some of this board will come out. So the only thing that's holding it, looks like it's holding it down, is this stuff here. Whatever that is, probably just to keep it there. Because it's only, it looks like it's only glued in there. It's only glued in there, so I wonder if I can pop it. So if you can't pop it, chop it. Whatever it is, it's hard as a rock. Probably stainless steel or something like that. There. Okay. Closer. So we got a bunch of microphones that are all in the way. So, not much else to really do, other than just, since we're tearing this down for educational purposes, and just start chopping. Got a bunch of wires here. Got that wire. So this is the speaker for your ear head, or ear. There's a bunch of all little tiny stuff in here, so who the hell knows what went bad. So this stuff's all for the controls. All the wires on this side here is all for the controls. Nothing really fantastic. Don't smell anything burnt, so whatever component just died, and that's that. So it could be any of these. It's got to be power related, because these failed with a no power, no charge, so they're completely dead. And you know, just like every other pair, Shure just replaces them because they're brand new. Because obviously, you know, nobody really wants to spend the time to fix these things with all that little micro wires that you would have to desolder and figure out which is bad on here. So it's really not worth the time fixing them. You know, as a product and a company standpoint. A lot of this stuff would have to be, you know, looked at underneath a microscope anyway. And on top of that, you would have to have a schematic to trace out all the power components and audio components and Bluetooth components and control components. So it's really like not worth the time. So that's that side. So I wonder if the battery's on this side. So we'll take that side apart and see what's in it. So if anybody wants a pair of ear pads for their Shure 40s or 50s, they're probably the same. I said, I got a pair. And I hope Shure sees this, realize that, you know, your product's so pathetic that even I get tired of trying to get you to, of course you will honor your warranty, but it comes to the point where it's not worth it no more. So, pick my screwdriver up that dropped on the floor. Maybe we'll have a decent sized battery to play with. So let's say, anything interesting on this side? Made in China, of course, yep. Says do not throw in the garbage. What do you think Shure does when they get their returns? Right in the dumpster. Right in the dumpster. That one don't want to play. Doesn't want to be taken apart. Just gotta find the right bit for the ones that don't want to play. There's the battery. Let's see, what do we got? 800 milliamps. So that's a good battery. We'll take that. We'll salvage that battery, because we like batteries. I mean, it's so sad that these things don't even last enough where the battery wears out. It wouldn't take much to fix it. So I got a neat little 800 milliamp lithium polymer, probably, or lithium ion. So what's it soldered to the board? Yep. So let's see what kind of what we got under there, so we can check it out. Let's see. See, that's regular Phillips. Da, 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 da. So the sad part about these is all them poor bastards that, you know, spent 300 bucks on this shit. And I use the term shit appropriately for this product. And they give such great reviews of how they're comfortable and they got great sound and stuff like that. That's true to a point. But I got a pair of Bose QC45s that blow this thing away. I mean, yeah, the earpieces are probably a little bit more appropriate for people with a little bit smaller earlobe that I have, because that doesn't really seal against my ears and my head very well. So you still get a lot of ambient noise coming through. But the Bose, even with this mop on top of my head, I put it right over, it muffles a hell of a lot more noise out than these things ever did. So it wouldn't take much to change a battery if one wanted to. But we're not changing the battery, we're salvaging the battery because it's a good battery. Even though it's a 3-wire LiPo pack, you don't need all 3 wires to use this thing. So it's part of the charging circuit. I know on this particular brand, it's for the charging circuit, that if you don't have that 3rd wire connected, it's not going to charge. So it's a sense wire, and it needs to monitor that, so it won't do anything else. Because I did try at one time just swapping the battery and soldering in a regular 2-wire. It wouldn't charge. So I had to, at the time when I was on the search for the little packs, these little guys that I keep on hand now for my earbuds, they're a 3-wire. So I keep these around because they're a little bit bigger than the factory, not by milliamp hour, by physical size. So I keep them around just in case I need them. So we'll keep this little guy, and we'll find a little project for him someday. or maybe I'll have something else that has a little battery in it that needs to be replaced, and we'll keep that. And as for the rest of this garbage, it's nothing more than plastic, really. And that's about it. So whatever burned out, it's definitely on this side of the board. Something power related. So, you know, like I said, I wasn't going to entertain getting another warranty claim because it's kind of a hassle. I mean, if you're anal, I know there's some people are, and they will do nothing better all day long than to demand their shipping label, to returning them, because you know, some people are just like that. I've done it, you know, two times with these pairs already, and I'm done with it, because you know, a month, 2 months down the road, you're going to have to do it again and again and again and again. And I think the biggest reason why I'm having such issues with these, and why nobody else does, is because probably everybody else probably uses them for like an hour a day and they're done with them, where I use them 5 days out of the week for 40 hours. So they get a lot of runtime on them, they get a lot of charge cycles out of them, and they just do not hold up over time. So I hope that I will be writing an email to Shure on this whole complete video series. And if they do actually watch to the end of the series and see me rip apart their product, their crappy garbage product, and they know that their product is garbage, because I did write a previous email to them that your product is garbage, and you know, they got all bent out of shape and did the right thing and should send me a shipping label so I could print it out and ship it back. Because I told them, I says, I'm not going to spend another $22 to ship your garbage back to you, so I can wait, you know, another 10 days, 10 business days before I get them back. Because in the meantime, I have to use something else, like my Bose, or if I'm in a real pinch where I didn't have them, because good thing I had my little earbuds, because that was the only useful part of this big, huge honking case, was this little pocket here. So I could put my spare earbuds in there. So if in case, it was not a matter of if, it was a matter of when these things were going to crap out, that I had a spare pair of entertainment in my head. So with these things, and we'll actually put you over here and turn you into the garbage pail over here, because that's where they're going to go, Shure. So watch very carefully, Shure. There you go. That's my final review of the Shure Aonic 50 Bluetooth headphones. They're garbage, and they belong in the garbage. So thanks for watching. Be sure you you know, like and subscribe and all that other good stuff for the YouTube channels. And if you don't already know, I am also on Rumble, so you can follow me on Rumble. Not that anybody cares. So that's it for this video. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.